As you can see today, I've got a BlueDriver diagnostic scanner. I wasn't sure whether to buy this or not because it doesn't work on all cars the same. Some cars you get certain features, other cars you don't get much. I'm in my dad's 2006 Citroen C3. I'm going to plug it in and show you guys what settings we get and what I can actually monitor and control on the car. So to start with, you want to make sure your engine's running and you just shove it in. So it started flashing red, and I'll show you how to connect and whatnot now. You'll see in the top left of my screen I've got the app that I've installed already. So open that, make sure your Bluetooth's turned on. Right, it's found the BlueDriver at the bottom. It's now flashing blue on the actual device plugged into the car, so it should be ready any second now. So it's recognised that it's a Citroen, but 2032. I mean, I think that's a little bit off, so we'll edit the vehicle and change it to 2006 Citroen. If you want to check any faults of your car, in the top left, read codes. So it's done a quick scan, and I can see there's a problem with the engine position system performance bank 1, code P0008. So all I did was go on Google, typed in that code, and you can find out a bit more about what the actual fault is. I'll show you quickly now. That's all I had to do. Search the code, and it comes up straight away normally with possible problems and what you might need to do to solve it. Shout out to George O'Leary there, just interrupting this video. Go and follow him. Right, back on the home screen, clear codes. You can just click clear at the top there, and it'll wipe all the codes, and hopefully if you have actually fixed the fault, it should stay off and your engine light etc will go off. I might make a video on my friend TBR's Mitsubishi, because he had a problem with his diesel filter. He had it cleaned and sorted, but his engine light was still on. So I cleared the code, and touch wood, for a week his engine light stayed off now. So things like that it's quite useful for. Top right, saved reports. These are all the scans that I've done on the Citroen, just testing out different settings. Middle left, freeze frame. I believe this takes like a screenshot almost and saves all the values of all the sensors of last time you ran a scan, so at least it saves some information that you can look back at. The next thing is a smog check that tests your emissions. I can try a scan now and see if it comes up with anything. Yeah, because of the code earlier that I showed you, I can't get a full reading. Mode 6, middle right. This is more detailed information on a lot of the sensors on your car. So you can see here I've got the voltages and what range it should be between for it to run properly. Bottom left, it doesn't work on a Citroen, but on some cars, if your engine light's on, it can check how long your engine light's been on. At the bottom again, vehicle information, do that at the start to make sure that it's actually recognised your vehicle properly. Bottom right, servicing. I believe that on some cars, not Citroens as you can see, it says your vehicle does not support this device, but on some cars, probably newer cars with more electronics, it would tell you when your car requires a service. Right at the top in the middle you'll see live. If you click that, when the engine is actually running, you can see constantly this data, but you can change as well. So go to settings, and these are all the ones supported for my vehicle. So this is a Citroen. All of these ones you should be able to record data and see exactly like live data for these things. Right, so what we could try: engine load, coolant temperature, let's have a look, manifold pressure, intake temperature, and time in advance. Let's try those. Just press back, and yeah, it should give you all these live data points, so you should be able to see with any of these if there is actually a problem. As I said earlier, supported the middle section. These are all the things that I can get on a 2006 Citroen. So I'm guessing if you've got a 2006 Citroen or something near, you'll be able to get these kind of settings available. To the right of that, on all, these are all the things that it could possibly measure. So you get quite a lot more on certain vehicles like Fords and Mitsubishis. I believe they've got a lot of extra information points. So depending on your car, you should be able to get all of these settings and all of these data points when you plug it in. Just run through all these quickly. But yeah, you get the idea. There's a lot of things that it can track and it can measure. So if you do have a problem, even if your engine light's not on, you can still plug it in and probably find minor faults that you might want to change or fix before they do become major faults. So yeah, on a Citroen 2006, these are the kind of settings you can expect to find and the things that you are able to actually measure. On the More tab at the top, you get a user manual, settings, you can update the sensor, contact them, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, to be honest, for £99, I think in the long run, if you know what you're doing to a degree, you should be able to save quite a bit of money by buying this. Unfortunately, it's not a paid promotion, but I thought this video might help you out because I wasn't sure if to buy one or not, because I didn't know whether it would work or whether it was actually even worth buying one. So yeah, I'd say for what it cost, it's done quite a good job and it measures quite a few things. Hopefully I can make an Audi one, a Ford one, Mitsubishi, and if my friends are willing to sacrifice their cars for any videos, I can let you know how it works on multiple manufacturers and brands of cars. So yeah, thank you for watching. See you all soon.